Hello, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that I see made when people are writing about pronouns. Interested? Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Dr. Swasti Dhar, and welcome to my channel Learn English with Swasti, where I talk about everything English, grammar, vocabulary, and communication skills. Let's start today's video.
If you want to learn more about pronouns and the types of pronouns, I've already made a video on that and you can watch it here. Let's begin with today's, which is about mistakes that people make while writing about pronouns. Let's take this first one. He was a good boy. He is good. So what were the mistakes that we saw? The case that you saw just now is a very elementary level of mistakes. Children studying in class 4, 5 make that. And this is very similar to this next mistake which many adults make. So let me give you an example of that. So in both the cases, what was the mistake? This mistake is called not having a noun reference. It basically means that you have not spoken about the noun before. So we don't know who that pronoun is talking about. In the second case, where adults make this mistake, 2 nouns have been introduced or 2 sets of people have been introduced, and the pronoun which is used, you do not know who it is referring them to.
So let's take this sentence. Take out the mobile from the car and fix it. So if you take the pronoun it, who does it refer to? The mobile or the car? Here's another sentence. The mother called her daughter to clear up her mess. So who made the mess? Her mess means whose mess? The mother's mess? The daughter's mess?
So always remember, whenever you're talking about a pronoun, the noun reference must be given. And it must be given somewhere not very far. It's not that 2-3 pages ago you have mentioned it or 2-3 paragraphs before you have mentioned it. It should be mentioned, and if you feel while writing the noun to which the pronoun is referring is not clear, then please just mention the noun. So I would rewrite this sentence as,
so take out the mobile from the car and fix the mobile. Or if I want the car to be fixed, take out the mobile from the car and fix the car. The second sentence, I'll see the mother called the daughter and to clear up the mess made by the daughter. So you have to be very clear when you're using the pronoun as to what is the reference that you are giving.
So the first mistake is not having a noun reference. Let's move on to the second kind of mistakes that I see in writing with respect to pronouns. Let me get this over first. The difference between it's with the apostrophe and it's without the apostrophe. Now, among all the personal pronouns, it's is the only pronoun to which an apostrophe can be added. All the other personal pronouns, there is no apostrophe. So please remember the rule that pronouns do not take apostrophe. Now the only case is it apostrophe s, where basically that's not a possessive pronoun. It's not a pronoun at all. It is a contraction of the word it is or it has. For example,
it's my life, which means it's easy or it is easy. It's been raining. It's been hard. It has been hard.
So this difference between it's and it is something which is a very common mistake and a lot of adults make it. The tip is check whether you can use the word it is or it has. If you cannot, then it's a personal pronoun and you just write its. The second place that I've seen this mistake among school children is writing Y-O-U-R apostrophe S when you're writing yours sincerely at the end of a letter. So yours sincerely is always without an apostrophe. Y-O-U-R apostrophe S just does not exist. There is no spelling like that. So when you are ending a letter, whether you're writing yours sincerely, yours truly, yours whatever, it is capital Y because you're beginning the sentence. Y-O-U-R-S. Okay, it's always Y-O-U-R-S. So the second rule is pronouns do not take apostrophes. Just remember that. Pronouns do not take apostrophes. The third mistake, some of them are elementary mistakes, some of them are more advanced mistakes, is of agreement. Now, pronouns must agree with the gender, with the number, and with the tense. Okay? So, when I say with gender, I mean if you have mentioned a boy's name, like this is Ram, then you have to say he. Or if you've mentioned Sita, then it is she. So you cannot say this is Ram, she is my brother, or this is Sita, he is my sister. So that is the agreement. Now these are elementary agreements. If you have really studied in English till class 4 or 5, you would have got over this. So this mistake is something which teachers need to look at when the child is small. The second mistake which many a times crops up is the agreement with number. So Sita and Ram have come, they. So when two people are mentioned, you have to take the plural pronoun. So you cannot say Ram and Sita came and he is very happy. So if you mean both of them. So of course it depends on the context, but basically pronouns have to agree with number. The third is the tense or the time. Now if something has been happening in the past, it continues to be in the past tense. So you have to choose your tenses and ensure that the pronouns you're using, that's more of a subject-verb agreement, is also maintained. So the way you would maintain a subject-verb agreement for a noun, you also maintain the subject-verb agreement for the pronoun. So this was mistakes with respect to agreements. And finally, you have pronouns being misidentified as adjectives, or rather the other way around. Adjectives are being misidentified as pronouns. For example, if I say this is my book and I ask you which part of speech is mine, many people would say that it is a pronoun. However, mine is always an adjective. This is a word which is very different. Mine is the personal possessive pronoun. Mine is an adjective. But there are many pronouns which have the same form as an adjective. For example, this or that. If I say this is mine, since I have not mentioned a noun, after that this becomes a pronoun. This takes the part of the noun. But if I say this pen is mine, so this pen means this is qualifying the noun pen, and therefore this becomes the adjective. So this pen is mine, the word this is an adjective. This is mine, this is a pronoun. So do not confuse pronouns and adjectives. Always remember this rule that if it is an adjective, it will have a noun. A pronoun is never followed by a noun. So if the word is followed by a noun, it automatically becomes something qualifying the noun and hence an adjective. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below. If this video provided any value, do like, consider subscribing. You can also follow me on my blogs learningwithsd.com or follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching this video.